Come on. Go ahead and hop over. Perfect. I should have done that first. Oh well. Hi everyone. Welcome to my stream. Happy to have you here. If you're here on the VOD, hey, I'm up. I'm playing again. I'm playing some more Among Us because I had so much fun yesterday and I want to do it again. Hopefully, I'm not interrupted by IRL phone calls, but I am potentially expecting one, so we'll see what happens. But anywho, yeah, I am playing a game that I enjoy, actually, which is kind of nice. Uh, but yeah. Are fixing things as I go because I'm figuring out how things work slowly but surely. Um, Alright, everything looks good on my end. Just need to send out the last little bit of things that I normally do, and then I'll be good. Do that. Do that. And because if I don't, yeah, I don't care about that at all. Not even the slightest. Alright, let's get this show on the road, don't you know? Oh, don't you know? But yeah. Hi everybody. Welcome to my stream. Gonna hop over and go ahead and start playing. Again, hopefully I won't be interrupted by our IRL phone calls, but if I am, I will have to momentarily bow out. But beyond that, let's actually jump into the game. I think I'm gonna stay as red this time, because why not? I do want to switch maps though. I spent a long time on. I spent like 2 straight hours on Skeld yesterday and basically nothing. Let's see if we can find something with half decent settings. Anonymous votes are off. Confirm ejects are on. All that is just awful. Why would you do that? It takes away half the fun. Oh well, we'll give it a shot and see what happens, I guess. Either way. Worst things could have happened, though. I love it when people drop right as the game starts. Nothing yet. Why am I blue? Apparently somebody else had red, and I'm starting off as normal crewmate. This is starting to feel like yesterday. I'm gonna go do the node. Always do the node first. Someone's dead already. Well then. Certainly wasn't blue. Red killed. What? Why are people just dropping left and right? The host just left. Maybe I'll get lucky and I will own the server now. That would be phenomenal. Red also left, which was hilarious. Yeah, I skipped. It's a really low kill cooldown too for the imposter, so that's something to keep in mind. You're basically not safe right at the beginning, except unless you have like hard swipe or something. Please, please kill me. I want to be guardian. Okay. Well, we will see what happens, I suppose. How are we looking over here? Looking pretty good, all things considered. Perfection. Alright. Nothing. Didn't even pay attention to half a chat, considering half of the people in the game just left. Always do the node first, just to get it out of the way. also one of my least favorite tasks, just because trying to drag your mouse over that's a pain in the butt. Honestly, the Node is the absolute worst thing I have found to play on mobile, because I have played this on mobile before, and it's only because I have really fat fingers for a tiny phone, and it's impossible to get the thing to go where I want it to. But you know. Well, guard guy's good. Who is guard guy? I don't even know. Come on. Guard guy is... Cyan is clear. Clear for this. Guy was in O2. No? No? Guard guy's in O2. Then shifter. Guy was on O2 canisters with me. Okay. Yeah. There wasn't no one else. I saw him. Yeah. Yeah, the imposter can be a shapeshifter. It's going to be a shapeshifter. Which means Cyan is completely clear for this, as am I. Then the imp is a shape. It's such a strange sentence. Who actually reported this? Was it Sunny? Like, I cleared him rather hard. That definitely could have been a self-report. Alright. Alright. I honestly forgot that, I completely forgot that, what you call it? Anonymous votes, were turned off. I hate it. I like anonymous voting. It makes everything so much more interesting. It makes it easier on the imposters. So many people keep these settings to where the imposters can't do anything. Alright, this one's done. Let's over to weapons, do my download. And if I die, I die. There goes M. There goes green. I just saw the letter M. There's Sunny. Sunny's running into everything, which makes me think they're a mobile player. There goes Banana again. Alright. You're all done. Perfection. Someone's on cams. Yellow's dead. Wait. It just said Yellow's dead. Where did Yellow go? Crap, where did Yellow go? The kill. They were SS'd into Yellow and Lab. The killer is in Lab. Where is everyone? Saw them kill the other body. was on the node, yes. Sunny was on the other side of... Not lying. Checked vitals, saw yellow dead, saw yellow run past, I followed them. Body reported as second kill happened. I think it's Sunny. Alright, my cat's begging for me to open the blinds for them. I'm not lying. Why would I put myself at the scene of a crime? Seemed kind of silly, to be honest. Tasks aren't going to get done at this point. I feel like there's way too many kills. The kill cooldown is way too low. I could align the telescope. I solve the last of my tasks. There it is. Oh, come on. I was right there. It's not Sunny. Huh. Amhen Labs. On telescope. I don't think so, no. Telescope is my last task. Don't think it finished. Maybe it's fire. Maybe. Come on. Where are you at? I don't know, Banana was assessing blue hard. Not me. I was with Cyan earlier when only one imp left. Yep, let's get Coral. I voted Coral. Not giving us info. Yeah. Again, this is how democracy dies, is if people don't vote. Come on. Thank you. They should have said something. I'm not the host. That sucks. That sucks a lot, actually. That was a strangely intense game. I love how the majority of the lobby left. Taskbar updates on meetings. Imposter vision needs to be higher. Crewmate vision needs to be lower. Player speed needs to go down. Stop. No, player speed's okay. My pattern screwed me. Yeah. What else are you doing? Anonymous votes are off. They're leaving most of the... Why are they raising up the crewmate vision? Oh my god, these settings are going to drive me insane. They're making things harder for the imposter. Hi, how's it going? Welcome to my stream, Skeppy. Skeppy baked these muffins. That's adorable. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to Among Us. Not me. Um, I am going to go nuts because our host dropped during the last game for whatever reason, and now the new host made the settings even more in favor of the crew, and it makes it where it's not like you. They turned visual tasks on, they turned anonymous votes on, so that's something. Emergency cooldown is 10 seconds. Oh, I'm the host now. Alright. Private match. Now I'm the host. Now I gotta confirm ejects off. Kill cooldown needs to be higher than this. Then emergency cooldown at 15. Crewmate vision needs to be that. Speed's fine. Imposter vision needs to be higher. There's no reason they shouldn't be able to see. That should be on meetings only. And we will get to the rest of that in a bit. I'm host. Alright, scientist. Nope, we're gonna go down to 1 of everything. We'll give it like a 70% chance of shapeshifter, just to shake things up a bit. Shapeshift cooldown should be higher than that. Shapeshift duration should not be that. Guardian Angel, protect cooldown's fine, protect duration, we'll say is about 15 seconds. Engineer, vent use cooldown should be 10 seconds, max time in vents 30 seconds. And then... Hey, appreciate the follow, Skeppy. I don't like making things too easy, too hard for the imposters. Like, there's so many people who put their settings where it's almost impossible for the imposters to be able to do anything. Starting. Sorry, fine-tuning settings. Okay. Don't make it so hard that it's not any fun to be an imposter. And I don't even think I got all the settings done. So hopefully this is everything. Okay, I locked that for some reason. Do. I keep getting crewmate. Interesting thing to call this early. It's a very interesting thing to call this early. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Happy to have everyone here. Come on. Oh, wait, there we go. I think O2 canisters is next. It is. There was a Rose that was near me. I think I saw Pink there for a minute. Yeah, there's Pink down there. Rose below. There goes Rose over to the right. I should double back and see if Pink is dead. We'll see. Come on. No. Tan was in there with me. Pink's still alive in here? Well, Pink's not dead in here at the very least. It's white. There's everybody. Love that. Oh crap. Coral's dead. No, Ray. It's Psych? Who's Psych? I don't... They're not using colors. In steerage. In gray the whole time. And with white in electrical. I think so. Don't think I got to finish the settings. I had to get revenge on Ray. Blue hard clear. White is a venting Larry. I have hemorrhoids. Hmm. My bad. Where are you, purple? Where are you, purple? Has anyone else seen purple around? Otherwise, I'm voting them. It's the safest bet. We have a lot of crew. We're good. And purple's not talking. Never it's red. Honestly, it probably is red. Um, they tend to be they're very shifty looking character, especially with those glasses on. It's kind of hard to read their facial expressions, so it always seems like they're up to no good. But yeah, you know. All right, let's finish these up. This out of the way. I raised up the imposter cooldown to 20 seconds, which is a lot better than the 15 that it was. I have to go back in, try to fix the rest of the settings once this is over. But we'll see how that goes, you know? Until then, I'll do this task that everybody hates, which is gas. Everybody hates it for a reason, though. There's blue. Anyone dead in here? No one's on that. Here comes purple. Oh, nope. Running away while I have a moment. They caught up with me. One of you have to realize... Oh! It was white. Oh, white vented in front of me specifically to make themselves look like the engineer. Good job. I believed it. Can't. You literally cannot see a guardian angel on you. If anybody else knows how that works, they know you can't see your own guardian angel. And imposters can only see the guardian angel if the setting is turned on. Yeah. Only the imposters can see the angels. That's all it takes is one person to call it. That's true. You also can't go in and out as the engineer. I didn't even think about that. It is purple, so we had that right at the very least. The other person was. So that means white screwed themselves by not realizing how the roles actually work. Potentially, if everyone was paying attention. Red killed green. I did, like, I just couldn't help it. Like, once I get the taste for it, I just need to do it again. And then I have to do it again. And then I have to do it again. And then they all have to die, because if they don't die, then what else do I do with my life? But, you know, it's whatever. Where is my mouse? There it is. I keep losing track of my mouse for some reason. Oh, another wires. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eat burgers. Sure. I accept that wholeheartedly. Well, my tasks are done. Why have we not gotten purple out at this... Oh. Did they vote purple out? Was I not paying attention? I might not have been paying attention when that happened. Oh well. At least there's only one imposter left. But, you know... Alrighty. Where's white at? There's Rose. There's white. Jeez. They're just slaughtering everything. Oh. They only got one kill after all that? They're not going to make it because it's going to be a task win. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button, no wonder. Pretty sure that was Wit. It probably was Wit. Aurora, the person who just reported it, left. I'm engineer, what do you mean? Oh, come on. Somebody realize... Oh, okay then. I really hope they vote white out. I'd be glad to vent in front of all of y'all. Jeez, why are people just dropping left and right? It's probably, I'm hoping it's people who died at the very least. White's been playing for a bit. Like they vent a zip. Everyone forgets how engineer works when they aren't it. Yeah, admittedly I forget that there's a cooldown for the engineer. Skip, I'm engineer. Perfect. Good. They got him. Voila, très magnifique. It's wunderbar. Don't know why I keep switching languages, but sure. Alrighty. Anonymous votes are on, but visual tasks are on. I'll give one more common task. It's Shrek. Who's Shrek? Kill distance should be short. I'll raise up the voting time. And scientist. I think I got everything else. Not so far, but sure, I haven't played this a lot. Do Kawaii are the imposters. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and start, just to start. But if people keep wanting to join in, I'm good with that too. We just lost 3 people. Only 10 this time. Hopefully no one drops. Of course, I'm a freaking crewmate again. And a regular crewmate. Because... it hates me. Well... Oh, we lost Aurora again. The signal must really suck. Please return in 60 seconds. Alright. O2 canisters. Something I find most of these tasks strangely satisfying, if that's weird. Like there's just something satisfying about going through and getting all of them, you know, finished. Was that Rose that's next to me? Yeah, there's Rose. We just lost someone else. It's gonna be a short game. We lost someone else. We lost someone else. Apparently we haven't lost both of the imposters. That's fine. We haven't lost both the imposters. Visual tasks are on, but unfortunately there's no one here to actually see that I did it. There goes green. Come on. Stay away. Alright. Oh, I accidentally did the... Alright, come on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've been there for an awfully long time. Alright, let's go see how many people are dead. Unless this game is glitched, in which case there's no one left. No one's dead, we've just lost 4 people. Okay. Sure. Please wait. Takes forever sometimes. Alright, just got one task left, and I am done. I haven't seen anyone since I left green. Am I in a lobby by myself? The imposter left. Okay. Now I'm all alone. The ping's not terribly high. Not great, but I mean, it's not horrendous. Oh well. I guess I can sit here and talk to you guys. How's it going, guys? Happy to have everyone here. Hope you are having a fantastic day. Mine's going fairly well, all things considered. Uh, just kind of sitting and chilling, you know. Hoping to play some Among Us, but then everybody left. Find a public game. Let's do this one. How are your settings? Your settings: Y 0% engineer, player speeds very low. Oh, sweet Christmas. Y2 emergency meetings. Anonymous votes are on. Confirm ejects are on. Visual tasks are off. So many people have those settings for some reason. They need to up the speed, and they need to lower the crewmate vision. That's the biggest problems I have. But oh well. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully, well, that would be phenomenal. Oh, but anyway. Crewmate again. No imposter games yet. Regular crewmate again. No roles yet. I feel like that's a decent amount of tasks, all things considered. Maroon. There's black. There goes yellow. We go check the other side. Lots of people coming out, so everyone's probably alive. Download. See what happens. If anything. Go do the tree. Banana. I just saw banana. Where? Where? The body. Okay. I also just saw banana run down from tree area. Is 100% clear then. I put myself at the scene of the crime, but that's fine. Worse things have happened. Started talking to everybody and everybody left. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, it's whatever. Whatever. Oh, freaking Christmas. Visual tasks are off. One more. Okay. There's that. There's slow fog. Okay. I have guarded you, Rose. Do not betray my trust. Please don't betray my trust. There's a bit of a delay anyway. Gotta go in here and do this. It's always in the middle of tasks. Who's reporting? Looks like Black. I just saw somebody in O2. I don't know who it was. Yeah, well, yeah, it's whatever. Black scan, by the way, or so it appeared. I have no idea if visuals are on. Visuals are off. Okay. That's right, they are off. Just thinking that. Why didn't I not know this? Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and give my position. Just throwing it out. Give him everything I got. It did look like Black Scan. Sure. Okay. Put it in the scanner. I was download data. Download where? Download where, Orange? Passes my test. Passes my test because the only upload is in comms. If anybody ever says I'm doing my download in comms, I'd be like, well, that's not possible because the upload is in comms. Alright. One day I will finish all the tasks on the left side of the map. I did that already. You know what? No, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to go straight down here. Maroon is on node. Gotta do the tree. Sweet Christmas, guys. It's just one after another. Low fog left, but they were not. Gray. And comms. Wonder if that's why they left. It's entirely possible. So many people just immediately leave the instant they're caught. And it's so frustrating. What? Okay. I'm gonna vote Clarp. I think anonymous voting is on. I hope anonymous voting is on. That would suck if it wasn't. It would really suck if it wasn't. Oh, One imposter remains. Okay, so they were an imposter. That's the thing about being an imposter. A lot of it is luck of where you happen to be at any given time, but there is still a decent amount of skill on it. Get over here rather quick, Lime. Based on the vent locations over here, I don't think that you vented in. Ready? Don't mind me, I'm just the door master. Nothing here. Yeah, I'm headed over to lab. Do 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 do. You know, I'm gonna go through Spessy. Why? I don't know. Probably die, but should be fun. Or not. Apparently it was not Clarp. So green, kill pink, and vent. Why? You could have claimed to be... You could have claimed to be shapeshifted on. I was the imposter all along. That's kind of what I did yesterday. It might be Shifter, though. It's not. Oh. Okay, cat. You would. They would lose the tasks. So, there's something I need to consider. With a group of 15, you need to raise the amount of tasks up at least. Like, raise it up almost to max, just so the imposters actually have time to do stuff before everybody does their tasks. Lobby is so big. Okay, if I get the imposter, I confess. What? Otherwise, settings are pretty okay. Yeah, they're not bad. 50% chance of everything is acceptable. Discussion time is short, but voting time is high. That's always great. Just shortening the protect cooldown, you know. I'll change anything else to the setting, just so you know. You don't want me doing that. I will start requesting a million changes. Go to the rules tab. Roll out. Alright. Oh my god, I love the little... I love Peach's outfit. Look at that, that's so cool. I love it. Yeah, I haven't been the imposter yet either. I've been playing for 44 minutes. I always drop the crewmate vision down to 0.75. Usually no more than that, just because like it sucks for the imposters when the crewmates can see everything. Just normal crewmate again. Alright, well. Look, the node right outside. I hate this task. Yep, water wheels. Hi, kitty cat. Hey baby, I hear you meowing behind me. What's up, huh? Hi. Are you wanting me to move the chair closer so you can jump up here easier? Here we go. Oh. There's gray. There's blue. Or purple. I couldn't quite tell who that was. Okay. Please hold. Please hold. Hold up, kitty. You're gonna... This was purple or blue? NO2 water wheels. This was purple or blue. When I got off the water wheel, body was at my feet. I saw blue or purple. Follow me. Follow gray inside. 99% to go. What? I'm 10% safe. What is going on with the percentages? Mr. Blue, Fuzzy Pot, Black Clat. I don't know what's going on here. I guess we're voting blue? I don't really know. Not me, I'm at fuel. I think it was purple or blue. I could be completely wrong, to be fair. It could have been a shapeshifter. There's only a 50% chance of a shapeshifter, but... So we're going to try purple next. Well, I wish I'd gotten a better look at who that was. I tried to look at the color, and that's probably my mistake there. I thought Rose was going to kill me. Okay, and... I saw someone come down here a second ago. Don't know who, what, where, how, why, or when, but I saw someone move down there. There. There's purple. Yep. Why did we hit a button? So... They shift into, out of. The little egg was a very special color. What? Okay. What was the other color prior to the swap? Okay, so it is tan. Cool. I mean, if they're just going to admit it like that, sure. Okay. So does the egg color always stay the same color as the person who is shifting, or is it the like the form prior to their shift? I guess it's something I never really paid attention to. Egg changes color. Yeah, I didn't know that either. It's good to know for the future. Tells you the imp's color. Interesting. So that is another layer you do not want to be caught shifting for any reason. Because if they can see the egg color, you're screwed. I saw someone's egg color in a game, I think it was yesterday, and we ended up throwing out the wrong person. That's hilarious. Oh well. I'm gonna go down here. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course it's download. Of course it is. See people coming from the left. I can't see them coming from the top. Telescope and node switch. Banana. Don't think it's going to be banana. There's Rose. I have exactly one task left. Yeah, the vision is way too high. Makes it incredibly unfair for the imposters. Like, that's the whole point of having imposter vision. If, like, you should be able to see everything, but the crew shouldn't. I don't know, some people are going to be like, but that's why, you know, that's why when the lights go out, they can still see. That's, shouldn't be the, it doesn't matter. It's just better the other way. Coral. Rose. Coral. But Coral. What the hell is Coral doing? Okay. Nothing, apparently. Rose started to head toward the vent. Rose started to head toward the vent. I could have swore I saw that. Okay. Rose is dancing on cams. Adorable. Maroon. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Seeing how deep this rabbit hole goes. They're being kind of cute. Alright. Alright. I don't know who this person is, but they're not doing much of anything. To be fair, there's only like one task left, and there's not much they can do. I'm thinking it's Rose. Does it really look like Rose went toward the vent earlier before realizing we were at cams? But we'll see how it goes. Don't know who's not doing their task. Why were you just standing there? Don't make me think it's someone else. standing there watching people. Who was it? Who was it? It was Coral. They could have killed me there at the end. Poor Coral. Yeah, that was just unfortunate. That was a lot of tasks too. Like so a problem I have as an imposter is I tend to be too hesitant. I tend to try to wait for the perfect opportunity. But in a game like this, if you wait for the perfect opportunity all the time, it'll never come. Sometimes you just gotta take the shot. You just gotta take the shot and hope. Genuinely, the best thing to do is just take the shot and run and hope that that was the best timing for it. Crewmate again, because of course I am. Regular crewmate again, because of course I am. Oh, I hate that. Alright, well, I got the node right here. If I don't die immediately, that'd be great. Good, get this out of the way. I tend to be very systematic with my, tasks, what can I say? Which gas is it? Left or right one first? I don't remember. This is not lime. They're in storage. It always does look like the rocket. So many people call it the rocket. It's actually kind of hilarious. Let me move this. Just because I can. Drill. Oh no, my partner left. Labs. No one left. 2 people died. I saw blue and electric, and I think yellow was also there. So blue and yellow, and banana and electric. Lime and myself are clear. That's 5 out of 13 people. SFN. Alright, old man's gonna ask, what does SFN mean? Screw it. I'll vote for orange. Let them believe that it was the imposters that voted. No one was ejected, skipped. We lost somebody else. 2 imposters still remain. Well, let's go get these done. Why did you guys bother even running in here? Okay, cool. Whatever. This done. I know I don't go fix lights too often. Honestly, that's a bit of a death trap depending on the game. Some people love getting sniper kills at lights, and honestly, it's a really good tactic, especially on games where the vision is turned down, as it should be. It's harder to do when the vision is as high as it is. Tree. Dino Shark was just right here. There's blue. And there's brown. Somebody up here. Okay. Hey, Will, good morning. I am actually doing fairly well. Got off work early. I get to stream some. Gotta call someone to come fix my dryer, but you know, beyond that, I'm doing pretty good. Yellow died. The heck, it's not me. What? The 23rd, what day is that? 24th, yes. 23rd, I do not work the morning of the 23rd, but I do work the morning of the 24th. Okay. We'll definitely have to play on that Thursday. Or this coming Thursday, yeah. Why is white sus? Asteroids cleared me and the aliens. Visuals are off, so no, they didn't. Yeah, well, we are definitely gonna have to play on the 23rd. It should be fun. We'll skip. I don't know. It doesn't matter if you didn't. I'm voting white. They're sus. Why not? I've been playing for just over an hour now, and I haven't been the imposter yet. Played for 2 hours yesterday, never got imposter. Voting with no proof is sus. No, not really. People, there's 12 people left. There's only 2 imposters. We can vote someone. It's not a big deal. Um, try to finish gas, I guess. Finally. I did. You saw it. I'm so happy. It was a lot of fun. I had so much fun yesterday afternoon. That stream was an absolute blast. I'm honestly surprised they didn't vote me earlier once I started my shenanigans. But, Blue is just sitting there watching me. Okay. One day I'll finish this up. Where's the body? This is not blue. Red, orange, banana, blue, and red. There's still 11 people left. That still leaves 6 that aren't clear. Wait, white? Okay. Talk about a watery grave, am I right? Yes. Blue and red clear for this. Blue lime. We've been proof you're clear white. Yeah, we don't. Like, this could very easily have been a self-report. I don't necessarily think it was a self-report. Self-report. Doing a double last night, so that helped pass the time at work. I appreciate you just hanging out with me, even if it wasn't live. It's the idea of people just going online and watching me all the time weirds me out a little bit, but I guess that's kind of what I signed up for when I started streaming. Um, but that's whatever. I'm kind of sad. I went back and I was looking through my VODs on Twitch, and when you're not an associate or an affiliate or whatever they call it, um, they don't save your VODs for very long. And I did a playthrough, an entire playthrough of the original Dead Space, which I'd never beaten before. Um, and uh, it's gone now. Like the stream is just gone, and I'm really sad about it. Either that, or I just didn't see it when I was looking through. I wasn't looking very hard, to be fair. And with lime and orange. I have to go back on my channel to see if it's still there or not. Okay. Did lime just walk straight through? That's stupid levels of sus. Why would you walk straight through? Oh, nope, those don't go together at all. Not even remotely. I need to submit myself for a scan. Okay. Nah, you're not weird, Will. Somebody should hop on Discord and you could help me with how to set up OBS for streaming. You can teach me. You have time. Yeah, I'd love to. The biggest thing is I started streaming before really, like, genuinely looking at all the settings. I recommend going on to OBS. I use Streamlabs OBS specifically. This is not lime. And yeah, I use Streamlabs OBS specifically, and I recommend looking at all the settings before you do anything. Like, I didn't make sure, like, there's like an auto mod you can put on where it'll like censor, it'll stop people from posting like curse words if that's what you want. It'll stop people from posting links, which I like the links one. That's one I actually enjoy. Um, there's also one other thing. I think it's spamming, maybe. Anyway, and I didn't know I had to turn those off ahead of time. And I remember Lollipop came into the chat and she cusses like a sailor. So like she kept trying to come into my chat cussing, and it just didn't do any good. It kept like stopping her from posting anything, which was hilarious. And I finally figured out how to fix that. And I've now that my follower count has gone up a bit, I'm spending a little bit more time trying to get used to the settings. I'm playing with the idea of starting my own Discord server, specifically for my streams, um, and anybody who follows me if they want to join in. But yeah, I will figure that out eventually, probably. There's also some other stuff you're supposed to be able to do. Like there's like a like different interactions that you can get set up for people to do in chat, which will give them points or something. I think it's a little weird, but I mean, whatever. One person went to weapons, one person went to lab. Most of the people went to electrical. No one's in lab now. Weapons is still going. They have not turned on the lights. There we go. Okay. One's still in electrical, which is a little weird. I think there's a body left in electrical. Two in electrical, two in lab. No one's dead. Okay. One in dropship, strangely. Two in electrical, one in lab, one in speci, two in lab, one in O2. Three in electrical, one in security briefly. Tasks are basically done. There's no way... Oh. I just got killed by Maroon. I'm done dead. Maroon. Yeah. orange types fast. That's satisfying. I mean, it was maroon. I saw it. Is it purple? Huh. So get maroon out first because you're on 6. Shapeshifter only has a 50% chance. It's not lime. Lime was clear for most of these. Like 2 of these. It could still be lime, to be fair. Alright, 1 down. Perfection. Look at all the dead people. And I am done with my tasks, so I think I'll just sit here and talk to you guys. Yeah, OBS has some it's not the most user-friendly, um, but I kind of feel that way about some of like the Discord settings also. Like some of the Discord like settings aren't the most aren't the easiest to understand when you're looking at them and you don't know whether or not you should be turning something on or off. But yeah. Dino Shark, I think, was orange, wasn't he? He might be dead. Oh well. Well, let's open up my waters. Well, Steam just watched me fail to drink water properly. That's fine. That's fine. Giant mouth, think it'd be easy to hit. Nah, not at all. Not in the least. Is anyone dead? No one's even dead. But there's only 4 people left. Oh no. Was one of the people DC'd? Oh, this is bad. The imposter could technically win this if they do it right. Nope. Got a task win. Alright. Not bad. Emergency meetings are set to 2. Emergency cooldown. Yeah, why is emergency cooldown set to 45 seconds? That it sets the time between when you can do an emergency meeting. It needs to be lower than the kill cooldown by like at least 5 seconds. Because that teaches people whenever they don't want a meeting to be called, you have to do like a sabotage. That's how you guarantee a win. If say there's 2 imposters left, but there's 6 players, so you need a double kill to be able to win. You call a sabotage, you go off and you kill 2 people real quick, and you get the win. That's the basic meta of the game. I don't know why the emergency cooldown would be raised so high. Oh well, yeah, just whatever. Whatever. We represent Luffy, all of One Piece. We represent Luffy and all of One Piece. Okay. There's way too much of One Piece. My first imposter game, and I am with Maroon. I am not a shapeshifter. I will take it. Do we have Oh, no, we do not have keys. Okay. I'm gonna go down and do the node down here. Actually. Because that's fun. Let's see if I can snipe a kill real quick. From literally anywhere. Nope, not gonna be able to. It's fine. Oh, okay, so this was not me. Purple, and 2 others are in the light cage. Moment. Who reported this? Office Bob Vital, someone ran past me. Still so dark, so I didn't see the color. Banana says I'm in boiler. We'll see how this goes. I was in Trio 2. I was in Trio 2. Colors though, went through wires and ran out. Okay, so we're not going to get any information off of this, which is good. That was a fairly clean kill, all things considered. Do we have boarding pass? That's a good question. We probably do. Not left side. Hi, kitty cat. Hi, baby. Hello. What you meowing at, huh? Hi, sweetheart. What's up? Okay. I need to skip to save a life. Why did we almost kill Black? I wish I'd have voted Black just because. Hi, kitty. Don't step on my hand while I'm playing a game. We don't have boarding pass. Right, I'm gonna close the office because why not? Do. Event. Just try to get out of here as fast as possible. Well, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Unless somebody calls me. Please don't say it was in lab. Please don't say they found a lab body. Node near weapons. Okay. Every time I move, a body is called. That's the way it should be. Navigation thing or keys. So blue saw me vent. Oh no, Black, my source of entertainment is gone. Wait, Black's dead. Yeah, Black is dead. The hell, guys? Engineer, I'm pretty sure, is turned down to 0% right now. Hoping that no one knows that it isn't turned on because I got caught. to save a life. Yeah, I got caught. There's no way around it. God, that sucks. Almost an hour and a half. Finally get an imposter game, and I get caught. Bad timing. Oh well. Well, gotta make it really hard for them at this point. Where are you at, my imposter buddy? Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. You just hit lights. Good. Just snag a kill. Making their movements a little slower. Don't get caught venting like I did. Jeez. Alright. Alright, lights are out. Should have called the other Sabo. That's fine. That will still pull people away from Specimen. Where did... Oh, did they go back down? I was not paying attention at all. Okay, there you are. Okay, they're about to get caught. It happens. It's in Specimen. It's brown. Yep. Probably caught. No way around it. It's Droops. See, this game, everybody's using names instead of color. They weren't doing too terribly. It's so much easier to lie to people when you can do it by voice instead of having to do it by text. It's the other reason I hate having confirms on, because it makes it too easy. Bad timing for me. I knew NG was off, hoping no one else realized it. Okay, good for you. I really look good red. What a coincidence. I look really good red. I do too. What a coincidence. Imposter? Nope. Crewmate again. It's probably be my only imposter game. And a normal crewmate. Why is engineer turned off? It's actually a very good question. I like having it turned on. It adds to the chaos. Makes for more interesting games as people can't figure it out. Yeah, I can go ahead and set that. Bodies and weapons. I hate more on mobile. Node on mobile. Node on mobile is awful. Hi, kitty cat. Look, look. I will put you in view of your adoring fans. See? Look. Kitty cat is on stream and trying to get away from me because she doesn't like it when I pick her up. Hi, baby. Yeah. Uh-huh. No, it's on comms, and now I'm at canisters. I'm in Specie. I should just say this was a self-report and then leave. There is a 20% chance that this is a self-report. I'm gonna vote myself, see what happens. Maybe someone will take the bait that I just 20% chance that this is a self-report. Apparently nobody's gonna... Why is purple... Yes, please kill purple. That's just annoying. Hey, somebody did pay attention. Look at that. Somebody voted for me. I feel honored. It's amazing. Oh, well. No one was ejected. Of course not. Stuff going. The wheel's done. Alright. There's banana and white. Lights are out. Canisters. Do 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 do. Two wires. There's banana. White. Yellow. Is that gray? Yeah. Rose, blue. Alright, let's go finish everything in here. Do 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 do. I always wanted there'd be a task right here where this little map is at, because it just seems like it'd be a fun place to put one. I mean, there's a possibility that there was supposed to have been a task there that never got added to this map. Purple left. Interesting. There's a 45% chance that this is a self-report. Yep. That's not a hard clear. Aww. I like the clears to be hard. Hard clear banana. Okay. Came from Specie from the top. I was in office recently, but I didn't go to the decon. Thank God purple left. Yeah. Now I'm the only chaos. People aren't smart about the chaos that they sow. Like, you can be silly and ridiculous without just being annoying. I mean, okay, so it's a ridiculously fine line, and it depends on the lobby. Um, but you can be kind of weird with it. And lab. I can also still help while being silly. Why did we vote white? 9 crew left. Probably still 2 imposters. Yep, still 2 imposters. Okay. Well, let me go do this. I'm gonna go do Spessy next, just to get it out of the way. Okay. Go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One day I'll get really fast at that. Maybe. Or not. One day I won't completely suck at this. Okay. Chance. This is a self-report. It is currently in top decon with only 2-ish tasks left. Just entered from Bessie. Door hasn't even closed. Start the decon cycle. Didn't see them in Spessy, but I have 2 tasks. Skip to save a life. Well, I got voted. That's what I get, I suppose, right? Right. I was not an imposter. I was just insane. Sigh. Can a poor red soldier do? Oh well, let's go over here. I was indeed where I said I was. Hey, look, perfect wires. Pity. Finish comms and I'm done with my tasks. Come on. There we go. Alright. Where is everyone? I have no idea who the imposters are. Not the slightest idea. There's Yellow. Yellow killed Coral. I mean, I was in top decon. Oh well. I called it. It was a self. Oh, that's fun. I'm out, everyone. Oh, well, I was going to say I'm out, but apparently I'm not. I was about to leave the game and make a phone call and stuff, but I guess I'll be crewmate one more game. Never mind. I will be one of those people that leave. Bye, guys. Oh well, that'll be the end of my stream, everyone. So glad you joined me. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed myself. I am already getting sleepy. I can tell because I'm starting to get silly already. But you know, worse things happen. Um, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Got one imposter game this time, more than I got last time. Looks like I got messages from like 3 different people. I have a phone call I have to make to hopefully get my dryer fixed. That'd be great. But anywho, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Happy holidays. If I don't stream again this week, I probably will. Just in case though. Happy holidays anyway, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone.